court, Redding later pled guilty to unlawful
You had my phone? He's gonna go now. Aunties.
of up to 10 years in prison. Despite being identified as a suspect in the deaths of 3 people found inside the burned vehicle, Redding has not yet been charged with the murder as of the publication of this video. The triple homicide investigation remains one of the most disturbing
I
and
get
culturally
stupid when I want to, Rain Man. I keep
Detroit
it flowing now, I do the rain dance. Man, everybody loves me, call me Rain Man. Here I go, I be getting so high like I'm standing on my tippy toes. Grab my wings and fly, but I got 2 arms where my wings should go. Hungry as an animal, tearing down the devil's door. He's selling me a soul for all the lyrics in my arsenal. Eyes red, lungs full, half master flag full.
This one's for the fighters and the soldiers, the ones who suffer but never fold, y'all. The ones who power through but never told y'all. I only sing about what I know. I made some choices that haunt my soul. As a young man, I was filled with ego. Leo signage had me something unbelievable. I did some card tricks, you think I'm Neo. But long story short, life got real. I might have lived through 7 near deaths. Sounds unreal, but my friends were there. For the longest time, all I had was stories of amazement. I should have died, but I just grazed it. When I got older, the snake bit me. Got T-bone and the script went flippy. Now all those stunts seem more trippy. I should have lived boring, life would be spiffy. This one's for the fighters and the soldiers, the ones who suffer but never fold, y'all. The ones who power but never told y'all. Yeah, but that wasn't me. I play out like a G, did things I don't even know if I can repeat. Nothing harmful to my soul or others, but maybe a chase or 2 slip past law for orders. I started writing songs to reach the young ones, because you have to suffer a lot to be a strong one. I said no regrets in the past, but I like to reconsider. I calm it down a few notches to make life simpler. They said draw within the lines, but I didn't hit them. Life always seemed more special than whatever they were teaching. I just didn't meet for several decades, releasing myself from molds I never fit them. This one's for the fighters and the soldiers, the ones who suffer but never fold, y'all. The ones who power through but never told y'all. Yeah, I wrote this one for us because in life no one is immune to pain. I know that much. It's the good times with the ones we trust.
Hi, I'm Kid the Patriot Acura. There are more new Acuras on the road than ever before because of Patriot Acura in Scarborough. Patriot Acura services virtually all men.
What's up with these shoes? Them look like them from the jail, are they?
No.
No, them are not
They might
jail.
be from the jail. I don't
The
know.
bottom line is you're under arrest tonight, okay? He's got crack, he's got weed, he's got open containers. So he's going to jail, he's taking a ride to the big house.
We might have found a stolen vehicle.
Settler violence in the West Bank. Settler violence in the West Bank continues to rise, and that does threaten some regional stability. How are you addressing that? Well, first of
I'm
all,
about to kill this game, throw it in a drowning pool. Airline style, cool, lyrics fresh, jet fuel. On the track, no looking back, I'm hippie like a happy sack. Cooler than a Cadillac, these MCs needing Medivac. Yeah, I lost my shit, but bitch, you know I got my best back. Locked inside my temper trap, I'm laughing at y'all pussy cats. Cause I ain't never stopping till the time is what I'm looking at. We're never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try. Our bond is on blood and thicker than water. Like who
young
never
referring
say
to effectively terrorists are usually accompanied by their terrorist parents. So the idea that they're just, wild, unruly teenagers from broken homes is laughable to say the least. But that whole statement you heard from Netanyahu, bald-faced lie. And he claimed during this interview with Fox's Brett Baer that, just a few dozen rowdy teens are responsible for all the terror, all the damage, all the land theft, all the theft that's been carried
Not what he set it up.
in the West.
Not even close. But your eye makeup looks fantastic. Unbelievable. Are these people serious?
I'm trunk full of beer. Never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water. Like Goonies never say die. We're never gonna lay down, we ain't going nowhere. You can come and give a try. Our bond is our blood and thicker than water. Like Goonies never say die.
I know, I was reading at the same time, so I ended up saying when I was reading, yeah, can hear and feel that. It's pretty, but it's not
Stranded for hours.
debilitating. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, it's not that bad, no.
Candy, no.
Oh, get out.
Shoot.
Is it like a...
Thanks to the guy co-op? Help her.
Oh, so what I'm looking for, not a decalcification. It's kind of shattering. It's a bit shattering. A bit.
Yeah, this is my dad. My mom's in the car over there.
Been raping me for years, and I had to put an end to it. I'm so fucking sorry.
Officers arrived to a scene that looked like it would explain itself. It didn't. The person who could explain it had already left, and the only account available came from someone standing at the edge of it all. For several minutes, that account stays remarkably steady until a single recording reframes everything that led to it. I'm your host, June, and you're watching Real Body Cam Breakdown.
Sir. If you guys could actually just hang out at that corner over there. I'm just having them head over there. Were you with him? My dad, my mom's in the car over there. What's his name? 323. Well, where was that call that was taken where it said that everyone in men were going to start shooting people? Okay. I guess the victim is the same story. I don't know. I'm going to get back to it's my dad and my your brother's the one that shot him? What's his name? Glenn. Junior? I believe third. The third? 323. The suspect's actually going to be the son to the male that who appears to be deceased. It's going to be Glenn Beeman the third. 18 or 19? 18 or 19. Male's going to be approximately 18 or 19 years old. I don't know. So were you here when you were shooting? Yeah, I seen him. He was standing in the yard with the dogs and seen him shoot. Yeah, okay. So and you didn't know where he went after that? No, he got in the car. What kind of car? Red car. Is it his car? No. Was his girlfriend drunk? Or he don't think so? What's his girlfriend's name? And I know we're overflowing, but what's his girlfriend's name? crash?
I don't know the rest of them.
Okay. Which direction did they go in the car? Suspect got into a red vehicle, unknown direction of travel. So so you were, real quick, because I know it's, are you able to come over here? Are you able to come over here and I'll talk to you? So I've talked to this family several times in the past. The mom does have pretty good cameras that face the alley. I'm not sure, I'm still getting certain where it actually happens at, but maybe she's able to show you anything. Just be careful where you guys walk, in case there's blood or even footprints. So tell me what happened, like what, and you're more than welcome to stay out.
I heard gunshots, I walked outside and I saw
Were you in here?
mom and dad.
Were you inside?
Yeah, I was in here when I heard the gunshots and they were shooting at me. Mom,
were they in the car?
Just my mom.
Just mom was
tried driving away, but he kept shooting me.
Okay. So where was your dad at in reference to?
He was trying to happen my brother because he had a gun.
So your dad went towards your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. And it all happened right here? And your mom tried to drive away,
yeah,
but he just kept shooting?
He ran up and went to the window and shot again.
He ran up to the window and shot again? Okay, so you were in the kitchen, and
it sits on a magnet.
I'll give you a fair warning.
Yeah, this thing is
detectives
pretty
are going to have to come out and talk to you,
on
so a
this
lot of these
magnet
questions that I'm going to ask, you're going to get
so
asked
when it goes down
more
into it,
further,
see how it
but just for a
piles
foundation,
up.
can you tell me a little bit more of what happened?
I was standing in the kitchen, heard gunshots, went outside, saw my brother shooting.
See if you lift it up, see how it drops.
On the sidewalk
You put it back on the magnet plate.
And shit. And then he shot my dad, and then he went back over to the car there once my mom stopped because she got shot. And then he shot her again from the driver's side window.
And where did he initially, who initially got shot first, and who was he shooting at first?
I believe my mom.
He was shooting at your mom who was in the car? So he was shooting at your mom, and just so that way I'm clear, your mom drove a little bit away from you? From your brother? Ask him where he's at, so you can agree on talking to the son that witnessed everything. He's actually getting text from the suspect. I'm going to try to get further, see if we can pinpoint where he's at. Are you able to track his location on this? And if you can, ask him why he did it. So, and was he standing directly next to where your mom was parked at? She was, huh?
The driveway right there with the cards and shit over.
Go ahead and say it. Ask him what he's driving. 323, the brother messaged me that they got city park and still trying to get further. They left him a voice recording saying that the victim was raping him for years and they didn't want to shoot him or the mother.
That recording is the only account of this night that comes from the one person who can never be asked about it again. And it matters less for what it claims than for what it does to the case. Because the explanation the public will receive the next day, a mental health crisis system that failed, says nothing about the message he left in his own voice. Two versions of the same night now exist. Neither has been proven, and the gap between them is exactly where this case still sits.
In comparison, if you're picking between those two.
How old are you, boss? 15. Okay. Is this mom and dad to you? Okay. I'll be transporting the juvenile to the station. I'll do the beginners when they get to the car. There's no weapons in there, really. You mind if I just have you guys? Okay. You don't have to get anything from that. You're not in trouble, man, okay? You're gonna want some water when we get up there? Okay.
So, from what your recollection is, you just remember her from gunshot, and you went outside, and you saw your brother shooting into your mom's vehicle, and she was already in the car at that point. What kind of vehicle was it?
Like a kind of golden Tahoe.
And she was leaving, but she came home.
She was trying to leave.
Did you hear her singing?
She told me she'd be back sometime soon.
Did she tell you that when she was in the house?
Yeah.
So she said you should be back. But she didn't say anything other than that. No. Okay. And then she went outside, and shortly after, that when you heard gunshots.
Yeah.
And was Glenn inside the house with your brother's gun?
Yeah, he was. He followed her outside.
He followed her outside. He wasn't saying anything to her, like.
Not that I know of.
Okay. And they weren't arguing.
Not that I can recall.
Okay. So he just followed her out, and she said, "I'll be back." And shortly after that, when you heard some gunshots.
Yeah.
How many did you hear?
I don't know.
After that, did she drive off, or what do you?
She drove across the street into the church parking lot.
Okay. And then from there, that's when your dad got involved?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you remember from that?
He tried tackling my brother when he was shooting on the back of the car he was driving away. And then he turned and shot him.
Was your dad coming from the house, or where was your dad coming from?
I believe he was also outside.
He was also outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he eating with you?
I do not know.
Okay. Did he have words with your brother?
I don't know.
You don't know if they
But what did it look like then leading up to the shooting, right? Or leading up to it? Was it just you, your brother, your mom, and your dad at your house? Okay, was everybody getting along initially, or what kind of?
I was most of the guys in my roommates today.
Okay, so you're in your roommates today. Were they just in the living room or throughout the house?
Usually in the living room or downstairs.
And Glenn, you said Glenn doesn't live there, but did he show up?
He does live there.
He does? How your dad?
My mother died.
Yeah. Did your dad just show up at some point during the night?
I don't know when he got there.
Okay. So dad somehow shows up, it's just you, your brother, and then your mom. And then at some point she said she's gonna leave.
Disturbing. It's even sadder and more disturbing. They're not reporting it and trying to get to
So
the
when you went out into the kitchen,
stop it.
what were they
They're all
doing?
taking it.
I can't really recall. I didn't time.
Maybe 50 minutes?
I'm expressing myself in my room.
Oh yeah, I'm walking.
In a social therapy, emotional expression class. Did you miss something? Apparently.
Real quick.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, good morning. Did that one work out good? Yeah? Oh, I would love to watch the show and see how you lined it up. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't too often watch those, final kind of performances that people do on stage with material they get from all of us in class. There's a lot of us. That's what we do. There's no hey, they're stealing our ideas. No. I know a lot of you people are kind of lost in that mindset. These people that are protecting these sick fucks and going off about MK Ultra and ignoring serious fucking abuse while they get their fucking drugs and protect fucking sluts and druggies, you sick fucks. Right. When you see it, and when you don't fucking speak out, you just become another slug in our eyes, really. But that's okay, we love slugs. Now, is slug cum better than snail cum? Or are they the same thing? Is it the same thing? Are slugs and snails? What is the difference between a slug and a snail? That is a great question. Let's see what Google says. What is the difference between... Will someone change this fucking shit? Jesus Christ. So sad, isn't it? Yeah, that's really sad. I'll play this one. Yeah, and then when the ones ignoring it are some of the ones profiting from a lot. It's so sick when you really see it, Yeah, that too. Yeah, yeah, ew, gross. Yeah. Ew, that nasty. Then get mutilated? The primary difference between a snail and a slug is their shell. Snails have a hard shell, coiled outer shell for protection. Oh, you know, we have some of those. We found them on a beach one day. While slugs either have no visible shell or a tiny internal vestigial one. Both belong to the gastropod family, meaning they share many biological traits and slimy ways of moving. They got that in common, all right. Biologically, slugs are essentially snails that have just lost their shells through evolutionary processes. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. Man, it's a mad world, huh? It's a mad world. So yeah, no, I'm telling you right now, I'm not saying that that's one of those situations, and just, you see those kind of victims of family violence. That poor kid, both his parents just got shot by his brother or something like that. Yeah, how horrible. Or you can't even, I mean, you know, you hear it in their voice after, it hasn't even really set in yet, but you hear the trauma. Right, so over the years, yeah, they want to take funding away from that kind of family violence because it's just a bunch of drug retaliation and criminals. They're all criminals. It's like, no, it's not at all. Actually, a lot of these cases actually sometimes are teenagers or young adults that are way over medicated. I know, and we're doing all these Karen and cool parent tests. Is your parent a Karen or a criminal? Either one. Either one. Sometimes we get good shows for our friends, you know. We have these channels. We do it for protection. See, these state workers that work with these kids, the dots were connected long ago. In fact, they've been watching it in slow motion for any of you youngsters or young adults, or even people our age. We're 44 years old. I know there's a lot of people in our age range that have been getting children involved. Yeah, terrorists, druggies, sick fucking people, man, involved with like the beating women in burqas, child and animal pornography, targeting the retards, non-vaxxers, snitches from long ago. Yeah, people that were part of, you know, probationary programs or early developments with different technologies and things. You know, kind of a lot of the stuff that David Wilcock guy was talking about. He recently vaporized himself on my mom's birthday. Well, it was a few hours before her birthday. I took it as a birthday celebration. The private investigator in 2009 who tried to fucking tell them shot himself on their anniversary, so hey, why not make it a family affair? Fucking sick people, man. So why did he shoot himself? Did he really, though? Was it like a movie? Did he really squeal like a pig? Did he really leave you a letter? You're gonna take it to your grave. No one knows but you what was in that letter. Dude, these people are fucking sick. And then when you listen to the ghost and alien stories and all this shit, and different people coming through here, I know, you just rape them for what you can and go to California or Texas. I mean, there's a few places they go, yeah. Some like to go to Australia. Do you know why that's one of their destinations? I'm pretty sure that's been well known. Like, I remember that shit when I was 12. Did you see Ace Ventura? That would have been, what year was that? G'day, mate! With another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, I mean, it's not a secret that there are some places where people might go on vacation or be a tourist. I mean, whatever pulls at their heartstrings or is plausible for them. It's like, yeah, that's not going to be a tightrope walker for sure, but they might go on vacation. Maybe they want to join the military. Man your positions. You man your positions. So yeah, anyways, the proper authorities hopefully do what they can to help our children. They've been fucked and tortured for years. The abuse those kids go through with psychos that we've been showing you. Strong-arming them, singing them Jesus songs while they fucking kick them. Dude, they're fucking sick people. Okay, and now when you interview too over the years, when you actually can get some of these people part of the abuses, like that sick fuck right there that was singing the Jesus song, kicking the kid. If you can actually get some of these people in a therapy session, which oftentimes you do, whether they're in prison or whatever, just in a conversation, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe people can be that fucking sick, huh? I know, and sometimes you ask them, you know, why would you do something like that? You really think that's okay? You might ask them in a different way that's a little bit more nicer, not as accusational. I know, these kids these days, you really got to keep them in line. I know, back in the day, look at, you know, how we were treated, right? Sometimes stuff like that along those lines can get them saying things, and then just that right there can sometimes open up a whole fucking... And they're like, yeah, my mom beat me with an iron. And all this fucking shit comes out. A lot of it's made up, I think. They just make shit up to try to justify their sick fucking behavior. Yeah, it's bad, dude. We've been doing this for decades, and then even before that, we were just around it a lot. Yeah, like parents fucking egging on their kids and poking at them so they can get their Ritalin prescriptions up. They used to sell it to each other, trade it. They called it poor man's coke. They'd crush it up and snort it and smoke it. Yeah, and they would make their kids more irritated. They'd poke at them and irritate them and piss them off on purpose. Saw it all the fucking time with those sick motherfuckers. A lot of them are dead or in jail. I could fucking give two fucks. Could give two fucks. Yeah, many heal, you know. They regret what they do. They recognize that that was wrong. Yeah, a lot of them survive, and they're good people, and they're hard workers. And then, yeah, the ones that aren't in jail or dead, it reflects on them sometimes. And then they become part of the crew that want to attack people like me for not understanding the struggle, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, sick fucks. Anyways, I really hope the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine do what they can to get our children away from those sick fucking abusive people next door. His name's Michael Scott Grand, and his sick fucking mother Shirley are two of the most abusive people I've ever met in my life. And the sick fucks protecting him are some of the most deranged fucking Jesus singing sick fucks. Oh, big time, dude. These people are fucked. Proper authorities. I'm at the Governor Hill Mansion, and my name is Mary. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or suggestions as to how we can get news people and citizens to wake the fuck up and start addressing these things. It's ridiculous. It's sick. It's disgusting. It's disturbing, and it's really scary. Living in a world of fucking zombies and people that can't acknowledge reality, okay? All right. Much love, health, and peace to you. Mwah.